My guest tonight is an artist who's multilingual, super versatile, and right now she calls Dubai home. She creates music that really feels like East meets West. Her music blends pop, Afro, and Oriental vibes so naturally. If you like music with soul, rhythm, and culture, you're going to love this. I want to say a big fusion welcome to the one and only Sandra Sahi.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on?
What's going on? Thank you so much, Eddie, for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming
It's my first time with you. Very excited to also learn about the show and what you introduced to everyone. So thank you so much for having me.
Hey, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. To kick things off, who is Sandra? If you were to describe yourself to someone who meets you for the first time, who is Sandra?
Sandra is an interesting mix.
Okay.
I'm Iraqi of origin, born and raised in Belgium. I grew up in Belgium and I lived there for around 12 years. And then I came to Dubai and it's like my 13th/14th year here.
Okay.
And yeah, it's I'm just a mix of cultures that I grew up around. I speak French, obviously, because from Belgium, basically, we speak French there. And then I obviously speak Iraqi, like proper solid Iraqi with the whole accent, everything at
home.
With
the shakumaku.
Yeah, shakumaku vibes, you know. And then obviously when I moved here, we got more into the English, you know, like Dubai is international and you speak English here. So yeah, and I'm someone who's very passionate about music ever since I was a kid. My mom sings. I came from like a musical background kind of. My entire family, they really love music a lot. So I think that's something that I carried with me pretty much throughout the years, and here we are.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so do you do music full time?
Yeah, so I obviously the past few years, like when I was studying and when I was in university, I was kind of doing it part-time. I was trying to find the time to do it in between, but you know, when I graduated, I knew that that's something that I want to pursue. Like I want to try and pursue it full-time. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do still.
Okay, so full-time music now.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you said your background is of Iraqi origin.
Yeah.
Okay, so a few years ago, my brother did a DNA test, one of those DNA tests.
Oh my God.
Yeah, to check like what's the background, what's our background, the family.
Yeah.
Turns out we're like 2% Iraqi.
No way.
Yeah. So we're Iraqi.
This is insane, yo. You know what? I've always wanted to do one of these like DNA tests, but I don't know. Like, is it like?
Maybe it's like a scam or something.
Yeah, what goes through your head before you do it, or like just
it's a curiosity, you know. You want to find out what my forefathers like. Who are they, you know? So it's like I have a mixture of like some Bantu tribes from Africa, some Iraqi blood in me. I've got like some South Asian blood in me, which is insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So we have something in common. So we're both
so nice
of Iraqi origin.
That's so nice.
All right. So if someone were to meet you for the first time and you want to introduce them to yourself through your music, which one of your songs would you play them?
Oh my God.
That will say, you know what? You want to know who Sandra Sahi is? This is Sandra Sahi.
I feel like I released an album back in 2024. I feel like it would be one of the songs from the album.
Okay.
Just because the album was very versatile and it had a lot of like different like flavors and all those. Like my album was called Love Languages, and it's literally I'm singing in so many various languages. Like there was even a bit of Spanish in there. But I feel like if I had to pick one, I think it would be the main track, which is Love Languages. I did incorporate a little bit of Iraqi. Like you recognize a few Iraqi words, which represents like obviously where I come from. And it's it's got like a beautiful rhythm to it. And I did mix like English and a few French words. I feel like it contains everything from all the parts that I am, literally. Yeah.
And what's the song about?
It's about love.
Love.
I'm someone who loves to write music on, of course, like life experiences, but also love, because I feel like we do need a bit more love in this world where so many things are like happening. And it's a light topic. It's something that you can't really go wrong with. It's something that people always enjoy listening to. I always try to make music that makes people happy, or like that puts them in a good vibe and a good like energy, you know? Yeah.
Sandra, we were talking about a few minutes ago how you write your music. What's the hardest emotion to write about, honestly?
I think the hardest emotion, like for me personally, I haven't explored deeply, like super deep or tough topics. Like I know a lot of artists, they write about loss, they write about, you know, like things like that, like heartbreak. For me, I did attempt writing these things, but it's not something that I'm currently exploring to put out there, but it could be. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it goes back to me and my personality. I'm very bubbly and energetic, and I don't really necessarily show people, actually not even like aside from music, me as a personality, I would say I'm quite like let's say strong in a sense that I don't really necessarily like to show my emotions, like unless you're someone who knows how to crack me really well, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it takes a lot for me to be able to get those emotions out, but I have attempted to write about those emotions. It's beautiful. It's hard because I feel like you're processing these emotions as you write them, or maybe sometimes you need to process them first in order to write, like to accept those things first and then write about them. But yeah, I feel like songwriting in general is challenging. You know, like there's a lot of things that run through your head. It's emotions, as well as you're trying to you're trying to put your emotions kind of in a box that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it needs to also rhyme, it needs to da-da-da. So there's a lot of things that I think go through your mind.
Okay, so would you say then you don't necessarily write songs to heal yourself?
Yeah,
or
I think
to heal someone else?
Yeah, but I think, to be honest, in a way, the music that I write, it kind of heals me. It's not about the deep stuff or the heartbreaking or the sad stuff that go on, but indirectly it does heal me and it does make my listeners feel good. It's not necessarily about sadness or deep topics, like I said, but sometimes music can heal you just by it's a feel-good song and you feel okay, wow, I feel nice, I feel in a better mood when I listen to it, you know? That's what I try to always work on, pretty much.
And how do you know that a song is done? Because I know a lot of artists are very perfectionists. They're like, a song is not done, they just want to keep tweaking. How do you know for you personally?
It depends, to be honest, because there's songs that I have to sleep on for a week / 4 years, it goes all the way from a week to 4 years.
Wow.
I have a song that I released. It was called Millier. It's a French kind of drill track, and I was actually experimenting with drill for the first time in my life, as a female artist and everything. So it was very cool. But that song, I actually wrote it back in 19, and it wasn't until 2022 or 2023 that I released it, because I just felt like it wasn't maybe the right time, or do you know what I mean? Sometimes you do want to sleep on your songs, and sometimes you're because I changed a lot from the beats. The beat was more trap before, and then I literally took that same melody, those same lyrics, and I took it to my producer and I was like, drill is trendy right now. Let's have fun with it. Let's explore. So what I'm trying to say by that is also, the more years go by, the more your musical ear improves as well, as you go. So what I liked maybe 5 years ago is completely different than what I like now, or what I liked a year ago, you know?
Yeah, makes sense.
So going back to your question, when do you know that a song is done? I feel like it's an instinct. It's like a gut thing. Do you know what I mean? I feel like my latest single that I released, I think maybe we'll get into it a bit later, but that song, I wrote it in 3 days and I was like, it's done. I'm happy with it. That's gonna go online in a month.
Amazing.
So it really depends. I just gave you 2 examples of me sleeping on a track for 4 years and versus me writing something in 3 days and getting so inspired, and I was directly, that has to go online.
That's awesome. You know what? We're actually gonna talk about that song right now. Whaley, your new track, your new baby.
The new baby.
Yeah, tell me about Whaley.
Whaley is so fun. Whaley is so me right now. It's got that beautiful Oriental beat, Oriental feel, representing perfectly, I think, the Arabic culture that I come from, like my background. And it's a very playful track. It's kind of like, I know you want me, but I cannot like be with you right now, or like, you know, but like it's put in a very playful way. I feel it's like yes but no, yes but no, no but yes.
It's very playful.
You know what I mean? Like it's very like kind of think of it like a ping pong, you know, like a ping pong game, you know, very back and forth, very like, it's a very cool track. I love it. It's a beautiful, I think, new addition. So I think also as an independent artist, it's not particularly that easy. So yeah, I think this track is let's say testing the limits and showing me new things and opening a lot of doors as well. So it's a beautiful new baby.
Looking back at your earlier music, what version of Sandra do we hear now compared to back in the day when you started music?
I think back then, a couple of years ago, I was very like I had goals and I had dreams, and it was like to be famous in the US, or like just make like Western, like just straight up English music, you know. I think when I moved to Dubai, slowly that impacted my music a lot in a beautiful way, of course, in a good way. It started opening my eyes, I think, to tap into my culture, my own culture, and to be proud of it and to show it to the world. And so I think when you hear my older tracks, you hear a lot of English pop. Yeah. And now that is not how I describe my music at all. It's not English pop. It's Oriental. It's Afro. It's that beautiful, versatile, like style kind of, if I can call it. Yeah. So yeah, I think culture has really, really made that change for me, and it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. And to all of those artists now that I hear and listen to, some of my favorites, they're in touch also with their culture, and I feel like the world needs to hear that, you know. And just like Afro got huge in the past few years, and you know, like that's a culture thing, and it's spreading worldwide. Same thing for Arabic music right now. It's reaching worldwide, like on an international scale, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, 100%. Because like if you look at artists like Iliana,
exactly,
Distinct,
100%,
Fauzia, like they're just doing massive things. Oh yeah, and there's just the emergence of people discovering Arabic music. Yeah. So it's a no-brainer that you have to like tap into that and like get
and
into
also for me, like it's not even necessarily jumping on the trend, because I did release like an English slash Arabic song back in 2018. That was my second single. So I already actually had incorporated a little bit of like Arabic words. Okay. But I just wasn't sure like if this was gonna be on the long run, but now I am. Like now I know that that's what I want to do. Now I know that like seeing it spread, I think worldwide, gives you that extra push and extra motivation. Like, okay, yeah, this is me. Like I should not deny where I'm coming from. I should raise my flag proudly. I should, you know, put my music out there and let the world hear like, okay, where I come from. Yeah. Yeah.
So like we said, you're multilingual. So you speak French. Yeah. Arabic. Yes. English. Yeah. What else?
6 years of Spanish in high school.
There you go. In which language are you comfortable singing? Because there must be like one language, like, you know what, if I sing in this language, I could sing about the dictionary, or like, but you know.
I think my comfort zone, let's call it like that. My comfort zone for the longest time has been English. Okay. Like that's literally how I started. During COVID time, I started exploring French, and I can name a few artists that really have inspired me during COVID. I think I was listening to a lot of Gims, Daju, Taik. Like all of these artists are some of my favorites. Okay. Soul King even. So yeah, I think the most challenging one that I'm working on and exploring is Arabic. Although I do speak Arabic, although I am fluent in Arabic, writing and coming up with melodies hasn't been is not my forte. It's not like my strength.
You'd say
but
it's a little bit challenging in Arabic?
It's a little bit challenging because I'm like a little bit torn. Like, okay, which dialect should I be like? Because I'm still trying to navigate this thing of like, I'm Iraqi, but then how can I blend Iraqi on and make it Western?
Yeah.
Because you hear a lot of Egyptian, Lebanese, all of that stuff.
100%.
Iraqi, I don't think anyone has yet tapped into it, and that's something that I'm really, really working on. And I think 2026 is going to be that year.
Oh, I'm excited.
I really, really hope so.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Like, just the thought of another genre or a different twist coming through.
You don't see it. Like,
you don't
you
hear
can't
it a
really
lot.
picture it. Yeah, but then when it happens, I feel like it's going to be something very cool.
Oh, I'm excited. And hey, you have a platform here. Whenever you come up with that project,
thank you
let us
so much.
play
I'm
for
taking
you.
it to Eddie first thing.
Let's go.
Putting my CV on the table, like Eddie, let's run it.
Yeah. All right, so what song of yours do fans love that surprised you?
Ooh.
Or you were like, what? They love that song? That song took me like 2 seconds to make, and I didn't think anything of it. But like fans really love it. What song?
To be honest, I feel like it's a tie between 3, and it was literally my 3 first singles that I ever released when I was like a baby. I think there's a very big sentimental attachment to it with my listeners because they grew up watching me as well. I was vlogging, and I was doing a lot of like stuff on the side as well as music.
Okay.
So I feel like they grew up with the person, the character behind the artist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And to them, so my songs, I think, were Coconut. I have one called Coconut. I have one called Ya Hayati and Infinity. These 3 ones, still to this day, I swear to God, I get DMs from listeners like, Sandra, oh my God, you just dropped a new single, but it's amazing, but I gotta say, Coconut did it for me. Ya Hayati did it for me, but I love getting those comments. I love it because you realize, man, those same listeners, those same people, they've been with you for 8 years.
Wow.
Like 7-8 years.
Yeah.
Like along the way.
It's a special bond.
It's a special bond, and you realize, wow, like those people didn't give up on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they still support me, and so it's very cool.
Which is the best, right?
It's the best. It's the best feeling.
You know what? How about we play Coconut right now?
Yeah.
All right. This is Coconut. Tell me about Coconut. Were you writing about a coconut or?
It was kind of, listen, I was like 18. I was trying to like just put some lyrics together, but it's about like just summery vibes and love, and it was a fun one. It's not something I particularly ever listen to again, but I feel like it would be funny to listen to.
Yeah, all right, why not? You know what? Let's throw it back. We're throwing it back with Sandra. If you were not making music, what would you be doing?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what? I think surprisingly, not really surprisingly, because my brothers technically they are kind of also in the production field and everything. So if I wasn't like on camera, I'd be behind the camera. I'd be doing something like production. I'd be doing something like, or even on camera, maybe like hosting or something like that, or hosting a show, just anything like behind the scenes. I love the world of media so much, and I think it's tough, and I think it's not easy, and I have so much respect for the people who do it, because it's putting on a facade, obviously, but like in the most beautiful way, in the most professional way, and I think it's not easy.
Yeah, because you're putting yourself out there to the public, and everybody thinks like, so sometimes we're like, you guys just talk on the radio. Like, there's a lot more that goes behind it.
There's a lot more that goes, and that lot more is something that I love.
Yeah.
And it's not too late. I mean, who knows? Maybe Sandra Sahi at 40 years old, like
maybe she's
gonna run a production company or something.
Yeah, or be on the radio. You know, you have a really good voice for radio, by the way.
Thank you.
So, what's the dream for Sandra? You said like maybe in 5 years' time, you say production company. You mentioned that. What's your dream? The dream that Sandra has?
I think my dream is to take my music and grow it on a bigger scale, and potentially represent also the Arab regions and go bigger with that. I think that's one of my dreams, like career-wise. Obviously, I'm a very family-oriented person as well, so I wish to always be with my family, like maybe build my own, like you never know,
Yeah.
maybe find love, like maybe Sandra has been singing about love, maybe it is time for her to find love, you never know, you never know.
Yeah, why not?
So my dreams and my goals are, to be honest, they're very simple. I don't ask for anything. I always am grateful along the way. I always tell myself like, okay, thank God for this and that and everything that's happening, But I think just, of course, like music-wise, to take it on a bigger scale and to always keep traveling.
Okay.
I love traveling. I'm someone who's big on traveling. I love a beautiful exchange of cultures. For me, traveling is about learning about yourself as well. When you travel, you discover a lot of things about yourself.
True.
You discover a lot of things about the culture, about the people. So just to keep doing these things that I love.
Traveling for pleasure or traveling for performance?
To be honest, both. Like I was lucky enough last year to fly to Japan for a performance.
Wow.
And I was like, what is happening? Like what even
Like,
is this?
Is this like pinch me moment?
It was really truly a pinch me moment, I think, in my career, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
But like just these things, they make you take a step back and be like, okay, wow, this just happened.
Yeah.
Put it in a specific little pocket, lock it in your memory, and then on to the next.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You said about working on new music. Do you have any collabs, or are you?
Potentially. I actually spoke to an artist who's like an Arabic artist from the region, and we said that 2026 we have to do something.
Okay.
So this might be the beginning of collabs. I've always kind of released tracks solo. I do have like 2-3 featurings.
Okay.
They're very fun. They're very fun because you also get to learn about the other artist as well, what they're like, the style that they like. So it's always fun to collab with people.
Yeah. What's one of those tracks that we can play right now?
I think you can do VLG, which stands for Vous les gars in French.
Vous les gars.
You guys. It means you guys.
Okay.
It's a very, like kind of female empowerment song that I co-wrote with my girl Leah Makul. She's amazing. She's a beautiful artist. She's Lebanese, sings in French as well. Kind of a beautiful mix of cultures. So we did that song together, and it's called VLG.
I got a game that I play on the show with every guest that comes on the show.
I'm nervous.
It's called This or That.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll give you 2 scenarios.
Okay.
You have to pick one of them in the span of 60 seconds.
60 seconds. Okay. Cool. Is it like a fire round? Or?
Yeah, like a fire round.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Gotcha,
All right. So you got 60 seconds on the clock. This or That, Sandra Sahi or edition. Here we go. Pop or Afro?
Afro.
East or West?
East.
Arabic or French?
Oh, French for now.
Belgium or Dubai?
Dubai.
Okay. Studio or stage?
Stage.
Lyrics or melody?
Ooh, melody.
Night or morning?
Night.
Alone or a team?
A team.
Healing or power?
Healing.
Spontaneous or planned?
Spontaneous.
Headphones or speakers?
Speakers.
Truth or mystery?
Truth.
Home or travel?
Travel.
Heart or mind?
Hot or?
Mind. Heart or mind?
Heart.
Heart.
Yeah.
And finally, vintage or modern?
Vintage.
Oh, old school.
Always.
You're an old school soul.
I love it. I'm tapping into my vintage era right now.
Oh, really?
Like with the full-on gloves and like the 60s and the waves, and I'm enjoying it so much.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration behind that? You just want to be different or unique, or?
It's not even about that. It's an era that I love so much, and I feel like we should be bringing it back. And I see people bringing it back, and I'm like, work. Like
why not?
That's the vibe. Like that's the vibe.
Is there a project that pushed you outside your comfort zone completely? That you did it and you're like, you know what? This took me to a whole different level if I think about it.
I think maybe writing an album and doing it solo, fully. Because like I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was like, oh yeah, I'm so ready for an album. I think the time that I got to the studio and I was having sessions very often and coming up with ideas, I feel like your brain gets a little bit fried with a lot of songs in the making, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you leave one, for example, and you jump to the other, but then you have to go back to that one that you didn't finish, etc. It's like vice versa, you know? I feel like this kind of pushes you and it shows you like... it allows you to discover your capabilities, I think, if I can put it that way.
Yeah, because like writing music is not easy as well.
Yeah, like, and writing a song is writing a song. Like, okay, but then when you have 7 to 10 to like even 20 tracks on your mind that you plan on releasing, it's a little bit of a pressure in a way, but it's cool. Like you can discover your abilities, I think.
And do you put the pressure on yourself, like, you know what, I gotta finish this by this deadline?
And it's not even deadlines, it's about it needs to be perfect.
Yeah.
Like when I actually dropped the album, when I announced the date of the album, I ended up like taking it down again to add one more track that I wasn't sure about.
Okay.
But then my gut feeling told me, yes, like put it, like add it in there. Like it doesn't really sound like the rest of the album, but I was like, it needs to go on there. I feel like it's a cool last song, a part of the album that will shock people a little bit with the style, with the genre, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was like more housey, more techno a little bit, but like still with the sassy vibe, you know, harmonies and French and, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you said album. Are you currently working on a new album or?
No, I'm focused on working on single by single. I think this year I'm going to take it single by single. 2026.
Are they going to be part of an album eventually, or are they just like just single releasing
Honestly,
singles?
Potentially. It's if I feel it like they're all suitable and they all kind of align with one another, I definitely might put them into an album. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Most of my guests do not leave until they showcase what they've got.
Oh.
So I want to put you to the test.
Okay.
I'm going to drop a beat.
Okay.
Maybe I drop a beat, the Whaley beat.
Okay.
And then feel free to do what you do best.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
we cool to that?
Sounds
All right,
good.
you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. The one and only Sandra Sahi taking over Virgin Radio, live on Fusion. Let's go.
Welly, 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 tryna drive me crazy. كل نهار وليل, حبيبي let me go. Welly, 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 he wanna be mine. Your tricks, they don't faze me. I know you wanna. I don't like drama. It's not in my manners. So I say nana. Hey, it looks easy, like ABCD. I know you're trying, but I go.
Oh, there you go. If you didn't know why she's big, now you know. The one and only Sandra Sahi. Thank you so much, Sandra. A message to your fans in the region, in the UAE. What do you want to tell them?
Yeah. I think the only thing I will leave this this show with, I think, to the listeners is if you have a passion or a dream to pursue music or acting, whatever it is, I think don't give up on it, because there came a lot of times from me that I thought I wanted to give up on music, truly, and that wasn't even that long ago. And with my new release now, I've been shown all the love and the support in the world, and I think it's important to remember, like, not everything comes at an easy and quick pace, but you just got to be patient with it. So whether it's in 2 days or in 2 years or in 5 or in 10, just keep pushing and keep going.
Keep pushing, keep going. Go cop the new single Whaley. It's available everywhere, Spotify, Apple Music. Go get it. If you want to follow Sandra on social media, it's Sandra Sahi.
Yes.
On Instagram, on YouTube as well.
Yep.
She drops some crazy vlogs. She's a very fun personality, and I want to say a big thank you to you.
Thank you so much, Eddie.
Thank you for coming through.
Of course.
And you have a home, you have a base here in Virgin Radio
so
on Fusion. Feel free to come anytime.
Thank you so much. I definitely will be back.